Hey y'all, Farm Plant Killer here, Jessie with Living on a Prairie Flower Farm, and I just placed an order for 3,000 fall bulbs. So excited. Let's get into what I ordered. So guys, let's talk. I feel like we need to talk while I drink my morning coffee before I have to go to work. I ordered, that's right, a little over 3,000 bulbs for fall planting for this spring. So let's talk about, before I get into exactly what I ordered, how my tulip season went this year. Because I ordered about 700 tulips total. 700 tulips for this year because I wasn't sure what the market was here for tulips, how great it would be. I wasn't sure if I could even get the tulips to grow because I'd never grown them before. And I also ordered daffodils as well and had them come up. And I was shocked. I was very shocked. Well, first, my tulips were very short, but then they grew. And they got a little bit longer, and I was able to pull them up by the bulb and get a longer, usable stem. And at first I gave a few away to my kids' teachers because God bless them for having to put up with the Madden children. But then someone asked, hey, are you selling them? I would love to buy some. I was like, you know what? Maybe I can sell these. So sure, started selling them for $2 to $3 a stem per tulip. And I sold out. I couldn't keep up. As soon as they were ready to be harvested, they were out the door. People loved the tulips. They loved them. I had so many people saying, so-and-so loves tulips, so-and-so loves tulips. Oh my gosh, we love tulips. Oh my God, will you give this because they love tulips? I'm like, all right, tulips. I need more tulips. My daffodils that I bought, a couple of doubled daffodils to try out that I'd never seen before. And they did okay. I did $10 daffodils, 10 for 10. And I sold a few of them, not nearly as many as the tulips. I guess it's just because there's so many common daffodils here that they just didn't sell as well, but they did do well with Dutch irises. I need to order more Dutch irises. I was able to mix them in. So it turns out Dutch irises actually do better and last longer when they're in the vase with daffodils. So hey, FYI, if you're growing daffodils, grow some Dutch irises. They actually last longer with them and they look beautiful in bouquets with them. So I learned that this year. I've learned so much already from 2021 and I haven't even gotten started. The outpour and outreach for my community has been amazing. And you guys supporting me here on YouTube has been amazing and I thank you for it. Thank you so much. So let's get into what I did order for my tulip season. So I ordered 2,700 tulips. One thing I am improving this upcoming year is extending my grow season. So I didn't know there was such a thing as late tulips, early tulips, mid-season tulips. No clue. I know that now. So what I did was I ordered tulips for early, mid, and late season. So I should have tulips anywhere from February all the way to hopefully May. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But that's the plan, is to extend my growing season. So I got 500 romantic mixture, 500 exotic emperor mix, 200 of the spring green, 500 of the sweet pink mix, and 1,000 of the flag mixture. I also ordered 100 of the parrot negrita tulip. And guys, I gotta say, out of all these, it was so hard to make a selection. Oh, I really had to narrow it down. But these were the ones that I felt like appeal to most of my customers. So that's what I went with. Everybody loved my pinks and my purples and my whites. Reds, so I didn't really go with red this year. So I didn't really go with red on this upcoming order because red just didn't do as well. But the pinks, the purples, the fringe, they loved it. I think the flag mixture will be a great seller for Mother's Day or Easter. Some non-tulips that I got. I did order more daffodils. I ordered yellow cheerfulness and then regular white cheerfulness. I don't know why I can't pronounce that word. Cheerfulness. I've heard this word pronounced and now I can't remember how to pronounce it. How do I pronounce this? Anemone. 300 anemones. However you pronounce it. You guys, if you're new to my channel, I am terrible with words and pronunciation. I just am. I'm sorry. 100 purple sensation alliums and 300 azuro blue alliums. I also ordered ranunculus. Didn't write them down on my list because I forgot to write them. But I ordered ranunculus. I know I said I probably wouldn't order them. And I came close not to because I had to order them retail last year. And it was costing me about $10 for 3 corns. It was ridiculous. And then they looked like they came from Wish.com. I didn't have those big, beautiful, luscious blooms like I was supposed to. I was very disappointed in that. But I'm pretty sure most of you watch Nicole with Flower Hill Farm. Love watching Nicole with Flower Hill Farm. If for some reason you found me before you found her, like that's a miracle. You need to go check her out because she is amazing. But I saw where she was using bird netting or deer netting to cover her bulbs. I thought, that's brilliant. That's brilliant. Why have I not thought of this? I mean, yeah, I had the frost cloth, but once the frost cloth comes off, you really need something there to help protect the bulbs. So I said, okay, we've learned. We have experimented. This was my first year ever growing ranunculus in season. Looking at you, Lowe's. And they did okay. I was able to make some of my money back on them. Not all, but some. I had to charge about $2 to $3 a stem to make my money back. But I was able to get them wholesale this year because I have a business now. I'm living on a Prairie Flower Farm business. I own a flower farm. Yeah. Sorry. And I was able to get them for a whole lot cheaper, which means I can come down on those stems prices and sell a lot more next year. So I went ahead and ordered more. I want to say 500, I think it's 500 of, I don't remember the names because I wrote it down, but I'll put the name right below me and picture beside me. I ordered some pink ones. I ordered some of these deep, beautiful purple ones, a pale yellow, and a mix, I believe. If I ordered any more, I'll throw up a picture real quick and put it below. If I order extra, is it showing up beside me? I don't know. So I was able to order a lot more for way, way cheaper now that I have a wholesale account. I ordered all these bulbs on ADR.com. So if you are a business and you do have a federal ID number, you can order from ADR bulbs. They do have a minimum of $400, I think is the minimum that you can order. And then shipping is kind of high. It's 12 to 15% of your total order for shipping. But I was able to save so much money ordering these that way. And everybody on the flower farming Facebook group, which is an amazing group, by the way, was able to say, yes, we've ordered from ADR. We love them. They're reputable. Man, I'm so excited. I'm so relieved to hear that everybody else had a great, what's it called? That everybody had a great experience. There we go. Think of big words, Jessie. Great experience with ADR. So we'll see how that goes. I'm very excited to get those. I'm really hoping to be able to do farmers market next year. Well, I'm planning on doing farmers market this year, but I'm hoping to do farmers market sooner next year to be able to have buckets of tulips to sell, and also looking to do a CSA. I'm still debating on whether to do a CSA because I don't know with it being my second season, I'm still learning, and I don't know if I'll have enough flowers to commit to a CSA. If I did one, it would be maybe 3 to 5 people max, with an understanding of, I'm new at this. I'll refund you if I run out of flowers. But we'll see. We'll see. Okay, so I know we're in 2020. Well, we're 2020. Oh, let's not go back there. We're in the 2021 season, and I am still growing things and getting flowers out there, but we've had a very unusual, cool spring. It's May. It's been raining for like 3 weeks straight, and we've been in the 70s and 60s and 50s. We made it to the 80s maybe twice this year, which is very unusual. Normally by May, we are in the 80s and 90s. Today is May 16th, 17th, and we should be in the 90s by this point. Like, high 80s, low 90s is what we should be, and we're still in the 70s. This is a very unusual spring for me. I feel like I'm in Canada. Serena, are you giving me your weather? Is that what's happening? Because that's kind of how I feel, as my plants are about the size of your plants, and I started sooner. But that's okay. They're growing. But for next year, because being a farmer, being a gardener in general, that I've learned, because, hello, 4 plant kilos, this is my second year growing anything ever. I've learned, 1, start things sooner. 2, I'm a whole different climate than anybody else that I really watch on YouTube. Whole different climate. So, I've reached out to a fellow flower farmer / beekeeper here in the area, where I saw they had status in their bouquets. I was like, when did you start that? September. You should really look up this book and order it. It'll tell you when to start things. And that was a lifesaver. Do you hear me? So, what book did I order? What book was suggested? A book that I've known about, and I put off ordering. And I put it off ordering because I saw a complaint where people said she doesn't tell you really when to plant anything, and they're a liar. She tells you exactly when to plant everything, and it's amazing. Cool Flowers by Lisa Mason Ziegler. Why did it take me so long to order this book? Why did it take me so long to order this book? I don't know why it took me so long. It was because that dang review, I was like, well, I'm not going to order if it doesn't tell me when I need to plant these in my zone. She does. If you're in zone 7 or above, you need to order this book. She tells you, based on your first frost date, when to plant these flowers to extend your grow season. Thanks to this book, I now know I can grow snapdragons year-round. That's right. Be jealous. I'm gonna give you time to be jealous real quick. Are you done being green with envy at the fact I can grow snapdragons all year long? Zone 8A, by the way. No, sorry. Zone 8B, by the way. Zone 8B, by the way. Yeah. All year long. I'd be jealous too if I were you. She also goes over when to get things in the ground so that you have early spring blooms. You know, y'all have been, those of you who have been with me from the beginning, first off, thank you for sticking around because those first videos were bad. But, like my sweet peas, I had no idea I should have been starting them in the fall. Because even though they're doing okay out there right now because we've had a cool spring, I'm afraid they're going to die before I get flowers because we heat up so soon. But she goes over everything. She goes over yarrow. Like, I didn't know yarrow came back every year in my zone. They'll come back stronger. She tells you how to harvest the flowers to make them come back better. It's just, She goes flower by flower. So I highly suggest, if you're new, getting this book. And then, you know, I will always love Florette flowers. And she's great for how to actually grow the flowers, but as far as when to start them, you need this. So for a while, my shelves were pretty empty because I was busy getting everything outside. But now they're starting to fill up again. You want to see all my seedlings? Would you like to see them? Oh, robot just went off. Wonder what's all in the floor. Let's take a quick look and I'll show you what all I've got going right now. So I've got Celosa. It's been potted up, but guys, I set it out literally for 2 days just to get some sun, and look what I'm already dealing with. Freaking aphids. Jerks. So I'm having to spray them with neem oil, and they're doing well with that. It did not hurt the seedlings to spray them with the neem oil. Side note with the neem oil, someone said, hey, make sure that you get pure neem oil, not the extract, can't say that either. That a lot of products that you buy have just the extract, it's not actual pure neem oil. So thanks for that tip. I did order it, mixed it up and went to spraying these babies, and it did get rid of a lot of them, but they'll need another application in 7 days. Zinnia experiment video coming on that. Look at them. I need to pinch some of them. Some more down there. Some Rebecca. My snapdragons. This is the Potomac mix. I'm hardening these off and getting them ready to go outside. I need to pinch them. And more Celosa. So 2021 so far has been great learning wise. I've learned so much already. I'm so excited for 2022. And that list of fall bulbs I ordered, that doesn't include what I ordered from Jake. Yeah, I placed an order with Jake too. Back in February, I placed an order with him for fall bulbs as well. Not nearly as big as that. Maybe 300 to 400 with Jake, but they're pretty. So excited for those two. Oh, that is the best group ever. If you aren't able to get wholesale prices yet, or sign up with the wholesaler, you've got to get on the Facebook group, Wholesale for the Small Scale Grower with Jake. Be sure to read the directions because that man does not play around. You better do what he says or you're not getting anything. But yeah, very excited about that. Woo! And then also write down what you ordered from them, because you'll end up like me with a box of 250 lilies and completely forgot that you ordered them. If you'd like to see that video of where I had a big panic moment because I had 250 lilies and no place to put them, be sure to check the video here. And if you'd like, I also have a playlist on my flower farm journey here. So be sure to click that. If you'd like to watch videos on growing things starting from seed to 1 month old, the link is down in the description. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Former plant killer. I kill plants, but not anymore, because I'm a former plant killer. You know, I had to put one bad singing moment in there, right?